Hello, Capricorn. Well, I'm late again. Anyway, I will start with you. I wish you a happy birthday. I think a lot of you have birthdays now. Maybe you had in December, but some of you have also in this month. And yeah, I guess this is also a Capricorn month. So I wanted to start with Capricorn. um, I'm gonna try something new. And this is going to be like a, how do you say, trial period this month. I want to try to make my readings a bit shorter. They were very, very long till now, so I want to make them a bit shorter. And eventually, if I get the groove about these readings and how I could do them, I will try to do extended versions on Vimeo, but for now, let's just stick to the readings, okay? So I got some new cards, and I want to try them out, of course, not to keep it boring. And the ones that I got are really interesting. It's the Wild Unknown Archetypes. I was thinking of using all the tarot and oracle decks from Kim Krause, but I don't know, I'm kind of drawn to other decks. So I will just use her archetypes decks for now. And I will use them to kind of determine what is your overall energy. And then I will make, like I said, shorter readings. So it's not going to be like usually, like a long reading, past, present, future, all the cards. Because I want to kind of make them shorter, make them more interesting, and make them, viewable. Because I kind of realized after making my last video that people actually like shorter videos more than not short, yeah, longer videos. I don't know what's with this picture. It's not actually hanging in the wrong way, so maybe it's just me, the way I put the camera. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. So what I'm going to do today is I will first draw, like I said, the archetypal energy for you, the energy card. And then I will look at your present. I will look at your, let's say, challenge. And I will look at the outcome. And then I will try to clarify those cards. And I will, even if the reading is love reading or if it's not, doesn't matter. At the end, I will draw some love cards, like especially love cards for you, whether it will be connected to the reading or just to, generally know what is happening with you for the month of January, coming to February 2021. Okay, I know I'm late with the readings, but these are still January readings, okay? So, like, energies can be here and there, and time is relevant. Oh my God, relative. So I think that you can understand that part, and I think that we can literally see our readings whenever. It's not so much time related. It's maybe more for me to know how to place them, when to place them, and for you how to follow them. But actually, whenever you see this reading, it's fine. It's for you. Okay, so let's start and see what's gonna happen for you. I hope this music is not too loud. Sometimes I just have a need to... these cards are round, of course, as you can see. So I'm getting used to shuffling them. But they're very interesting and I'm still exploring them. So I will read from the book. Hopefully with time I will know by heart which archetype means. But for now, let's just use the book. So let's see what is your overall energy, Capricorn, for the month of January. What it was till now and what it's going to be till the end of the month. Okay. So let's see. Oh, the funny thing is this card wanted to fall out, and actually, well, I'm definitely now sure that it's a card for you. And it's really funny because I have a friend who's a Capricorn, and I think he will make a really cute joke when he sees what this card actually is. So it's the comic Okay, I know the letters are reversed, but it says the comic here. And I hope it's sharp. Okay, so let's see from the book, from the beginning, from the book. I know that's not very good, but well, sometimes you just need to read from the book. 130. Okay, I just went too far. Okay, the comic. It says, the Joker, the Clown, the Fool. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. To lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Okay. I wanted to say that actually these readings, why I'm changing them specifically, is because I was thinking for a long time how to do readings in the time where in Croatia there are earthquakes. We are totally afraid all the time. There's so much pain and suffering, and this corona thing is not going away either. So it's kind of very, very potentially depressing, really, situation. And I always think like, why would I make these videos, and what would this help, and what will this change for someone, you know, when in all these situations and whatever is happening in the world. So it's really kind of like for me a challenge sometimes to put myself into this energy where I'm thinking there is something important that I have to tell, and no matter what is happening, this is going to help to someone. So this is why I'm doing it, because not only that I feel I have to do it, I just hope, really literally hope, that this helps in some way. So whoever is dealing with some like really, really hard struggles and hardships and everything, I'm not sure that this kind of readings can help, but maybe sometimes, you know, it can put your mind off, or maybe just give you some insight on why things are happening, what should you be doing, or how you should be feeling, or whatever, you know. So it's something that I will continue doing. But yeah, I need to explain that there is a struggle within me, because like I'm late with these readings because also I was afraid, you know. So I was dealing with my own like fears from the earthquakes, and how to deal with all that, you know, energy, and how to come out without, you know, being stressed all the time, or in panic or whatever. So definitely something to think about, okay. But at the same time, you got a really interesting card, like I said, and I will just keep it up. It's a cat, you know. And like I said from the beginning, the Joker, the Clown, the Fool. The fool meaning like even the fool from, I think it's not just thinking about fool being foolish, you know, being stupid or something, but maybe even related to tarot fool, you know, new beginnings, seeing from a new perspective, seeing like a fool, you know, without fear, without being somehow trapped by fear or by challenges, okay. So it says here definitely that the comic, this archetype, carries the remedy for all that ails the world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. So this archetype, and maybe your energy, and maybe your duty, or maybe your like what you should take, which role you should take in these times, is definitely of one who will lift up, who will put some smile on people's faces, you know, and who will maybe lighten up the situations. And it says, though dismissed by some of low brow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius. As humor requires one to see the situation from afar rather than to be swept away by the drama. Like I said, you know, it's kind of like the energy where you have to kind of step back and look at the perspective, and broader perspective and wider perspective, and see what is your role in this, and how can you change the situation or the energy. And a lot of people, you know, who are like famous comedians, they were very sad people. But they also went through a lot of human experiences, you know, so they were funny because they understood people so good, you know, that they could, like, even from hardship, that they can make you laugh, you know, they can make you feel like, oh my God, this guy is so funny, you know, something like that. So this is also the role of a comic, okay? And anyway, the comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as a material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to suit the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up, like I said. Maybe I don't need to read from the book. Anyway, the comic is usually the sage or the magician, so maybe we'll see that in tarot also, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. And it says here, when in light, hilarious, ingenious, spirited, easygoing; when dark, sarcastic, harsh, brooding, drunk. If you want to go deeper into this archetype, she always gives you like some suggestion what to kind of like look into, and she says images of laughing Buddha, stand up, or improv comedy. Like I said, so joy, jokes, and smiles are signs of a happy heart. Be wary of spiritual practices or teachers who leave the comic by the wayside. I will explain. The comic has plenty of shade to throw on others, and it can fall into shadow at the drop of a hat. Beware of their sharp claws. So it says definitely by the side, she has this, like in the book, you know, there's like this middle pages, and then like in each side there's a sentence. And what is also, and I think it's important actually to reflect on that also, if you are in this energy and you're feeling that maybe you are really someone that should put yourself out there and somehow lift yourself up and lift people up, and you have the energy for it, I think that this is definitely something that you should be careful of, are the people who are making you feel guilty about it, or maybe dragging you down with themselves, or like, you know, those situations when you're laughing and somebody's like, is this funny? You know, is this funny to you? Yeah, it is funny, you know, because life is sad, okay? Life can be sad, and everyone can be sad, you know. We can always complain and be sad about everything that happens in our life, you know. That's like something that comes naturally to people. But being happy sometimes in a dark situation, it's really hard, and I think that people who are doing that should be somehow like praised for it, you know, and they should be applauded for that, because it's really hard to look into the darkness and to see the light there, okay? It's really hard. So whoever is in this archetype and whoever feels that this is something that they're going through, I think it's really important for us, other people, to tell you it's great. Please take this role and give us this light and happy emotions and whatever it is. But also, you know, we want to you as a person should be really careful of that, not to like waste your energy on the people who really don't deserve this, and on the people who are not like in a way appreciating, okay, what you have and what you are sharing with the world. So we don't have to always and every time be connected with people in a way that we accept everything they say or do or think. As a comic, is this archetype. You can always try and make someone feel better and try and make someone feel good, but this is not like, you don't have to do this for everyone, and you really, if you are not appreciated, you should definitely avoid the situation. And there is also a lot of, like, even I would say spiritual practices that are not very humorous, like religion. And you're probably looking, what am I doing here? I forgot to do this before. I wanted to actually put together, I've seen this before people are doing, and I wanted to put together Muse and Light Series Tarot, because they're so similar to me, but at the same time they have all these different energies and stuff like that. And I wanted to use both decks, and this just came up to me, okay? This, while I was reading, that's why I'm getting so like entangled with all this. I just wanted to put these two decks together and wait. from them. Okay, so don't mind me doing that. I will just continue with the other part. So a lot of religions, which, you know, people go to religion, and we are in hardships and in bad places, and when things are just like this earthquake, when things are moving beyond our control, and we don't really know how to act and what we should do, and is this like the wrath of God, you know, and we are going through all these questions because it seems so, you know, above us, beyond us, beyond our control, beyond our influence. And yes, a lot of people turn to religion, and religion is not sometimes something that lights you up, okay? Religious people are not sometimes people who want to help you truly. They're just following somebody else's rules. And a priest is not a god, okay? I hope I won't be shot for this. But this is what I feel, okay? And I've especially in these times, I mean, I'm saying especially in these times because really I am kind of reflecting on people from Croatia more now than the world, but I'm sure that the world and people all over the world have the same situations where they are finding themselves in something, including this corona, where they never been before, and they don't know how to deal with this situation. So if you are someone who believes in God, and if you are someone who is turning really to a priest for help, and you really honestly believe that they are here to help you and to give you the best advice, please have in mind that the person who is not lifting you up, but who is telling you that everything you're doing is wrong, and that whatever you think it's wrong, and if you are happy in a sad situation that it's wrong, or whatever in this matter, please don't take this into regard, and don't hang on it. Because if someone makes you feel bad while you need help, and while you need someone you know, who can understand you and make you feel better, then that's the wrong person, and like that's definitely the wrong person. So I'm not sure whether this is the message only for you, Capricorn, or maybe for someone else. I don't know, it just came out for you. But maybe because of this comic, you know, maybe you are taking a role of someone who is trying to make people feel better. And like I said, you can maybe sometimes be misunderstood, or some people would make you just feel like shit, even though you're doing something really good. Okay, so don't get drawn in that energy, and don't believe that those people are right and you are wrong. Okay, let's try this. Crazy mixing to it was hard to shuffle, so I mean, I tried to shuffle it as much as I can. Probably it's not the best shuffle ever, but we will use it. Okay, okay, okay. I will cut this huge deck. And like I said, from this we will pull. And I have this, the Prisma Vision. It's really amazing deck. I will clarify with it. It's by an illustrator, and probably most of people know this illustrator, but if you don't, it's James R. Reeds. And I know it's really disgusting that I have eBay cards, but I really tried to order it, and it was impossible at this moment, and Corona and delivery services and everything, so please forgive me, but I will use this. I really love this deck, and it's really beautiful, so hope he won't mind either. One day I will buy the original deck. Oh, and I'm sure that there's a lot of artists among you, so you please don't hate me for using eBay tarot deck for now. Okay, so like I said, first we are going to look at your present situation. Then we are going to, I just realized that, okay, present. Then we are going to look at your challenge, and we are going to look at the outcome. Oh, okay, no, everything makes sense. Possible outcome of this month, and everything like in this month, like all the situations in this month. Okay. Oof. Okay. It's very heavy energy at the end, but we'll see. Oh, and there is this, like, at the end, there's a beautiful energy. You're sitting on 10 of Pentacles, which is really like amazing energy for everyone. So whatever it is, I'm sure that even if this is something that you want to achieve, or somewhere where you're going, I said I won't do this, but I'm looking for something. Doesn't matter. Hopefully it will. Yes, I definitely see this. I will put it here. Underlying energy. So up there you have this need, and maybe very. Okay, I will put the cards closer to me so that you can see everything. Okay. So I would say that on top of you, you definitely have this comic energy, positive energy, something that you really want, and it's surrounding you somehow. And in your present moment and challenge and outcome, we will relate everything to this energy and start from there. And then underlying, there's 10 of Pentacles, which is great. And it will go like perfect with the love cards. So I like this reading already. Okay, so first card you got is the Temperance card as your present, present situation. The Temperance, I love the Temperance card. I always see it as a very enlightening card, you know, illuminating card. See, there is like, she's really illuminating here. I see it as somehow trying to put yourself in a place of harmony, okay, and balance. I wouldn't say it's like justice or something where you're really balancing and you're trying to be in balance. I would say really it's the harmony card for me. It's like where everything's flowing in a perfect way, you know, everything is in an alignment. And also I would say that sometimes this can also be like a card of some spiritual awakening moments, or somewhere where you find the truth about something that is really meant for you. So maybe I really want to relate somehow these two cards, this Temperance and this archetype of comic, because maybe some of you really, you know, look at this, like I would put it like, instead of that, you know, like this elimination part, you know, I would really put it together, because maybe for some of you, you had a feeling that there's something that you should do, there's something that is in you that can, you know, make a difference or influence the change of people's behaviors and feelings and how they are. And I think this is it, you know, I think really this is your role in these times, you know, to make people, you know, have fun, forget about troubles, you know, maybe look at some other different perspectives, you know, put some new faith in people and situations and get their mind off of trouble. Of course, in your challenge position, it's the Five of Wands, which is, yeah, exactly that. You know, it's not an easy road. It's not an easy road to light up that light. Okay, so that is, of course, a challenge. We will clarify all these cards, but for now, I just want to explain what is happening here. So this Five of Wands is definitely telling you that there will be, like, I wouldn't say a battle, but it's like a road, you know, it's like you have to go through certain steps, you know, you have to follow through certain challenges, you know, you have to go through certain challenges to reach and to light up that light. Okay, again, here, the sun, the light. So it can be very hard. Sometimes it can be challenging depending on the situation. Like I said, now in Croatia, we have this really like a really challenging situation for everyone. So this can be a hard task. And I think that really the thing is with the outcome, I will go look for advice in a clarification for each situation. I will not ask for more clarifying. I will always ask for more advice, okay, for you how to deal with a certain situation and what does it actually mean. So in your outcome, you have the Ten of Swords, which we all know, you know, Ten of Swords can be very challenging card. It can be a card of a lot of, we would say, pain, but also some mental, wait, just a minute, please. Let's see if I wrote something. I have my little notes here. This is something new that I've been doing, and of course I didn't remember everything I wrote, which is terrible. But yeah, I will maybe pick a little here and there. When you're doing stuff differently, it really takes a time to adapt and to do everything, you know. And I'm really not like forever and ever in this, so yeah, it takes time for every change that I do. It takes time to get like into alignment. So anyway, this Ten of Swords, yeah, it looks really painful, and sometimes it can be, you know, it can be like, but I always see it as the end of this pain, you know. So I would say that in January you're going through this like situation where you have to realize that, okay, this is my role, and I know that it's going to be a very challenging role for me, and I will have problems in maybe fully and perfectly doing it, but at the same time, and there will be things that will really hurt me and bother me, and maybe I will get myself into some like psychological or mental trouble, and feeling down and feeling like there's no point, you know, or there's no use of this what I'm doing. But this card I see as a positive thing, because 10 is the end, okay? And in this situation, you are saying, okay, but fuck that shit, you know? I'm not going to stay in this energy. And like I said, the underlying of everything of your cards is the 10 of Pentacles, which is like the perfect family, love, whatever you see as a 10 of Pentacles. Here you have a whole family, you know, creating together, loving each other. There is the creation, there's birth, there's money, there's everything, you know. It's like the card, the perfect card of this human existence, okay? I would say that this 90% of people, they want this, you know, and they see this as a perfect human existence, you know. Two people who love each other, they have children, they children have children, there's like creativity, they're creating together everything, you know, and it's happy, loving. There's a dog, there's the happy, loving family, you know. This is like a lot of people's dream. So I wouldn't say that this every Capricorn wants a family, but if you want a family, and if you are like family oriented, there is this underlying energy of everything that you're doing, you're kind of doing, you know, in a to get to that place, to get to that situation, to get to this like energy where your family is happy, stable, living in a perfect environment. So maybe you're even like not now there, but maybe this is something that's always driving you, you know, and that's why you are like the light there, and this is why maybe you feel that this is your role also. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's see what is the advice from Spirit. I will now take cards of advice from Spirit, and I will put one card on each. So the idea, which I won't do this now, but next month I will extend this reading on email, but now I will make this like short readings, and to see how it's going with people and how are you accepting this kind of reads. Okay, so let's clarify Temperance and give advice to Capricorn for January. Temperance. Okay. Wow, the Temperance is clarified with the Emperor. Let's see the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is clarified with Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups. Okay. Ten of Voices. So also here in the Muse Tarot, it's 10 of Voices. It's not 10 of Swords. So that's why I'm kind of also like connecting with the mental energy more than anything else. You know, voices, mental, everything is like going in your head, you know, trying to put you off your course, or maybe just telling you, okay, look, let's see, enough is enough. Yeah, there you go. Five of Cups. Just, you know, walking away. Not. But we'll see. And I will take clarification for this Ten of Pentacles, but we'll also use like love cards, Romance Angels. Two of Swords. Okay. Oh, down is the Lovers. Okay, so I see the Temperance as an advice is the Emperor. Emperor is also can like it's Aries energy, but sometimes I also see Capricorn as the Emperor too. There, Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio. There's some signs that I see with this Emperor energy when they can go beyond. When they can just step up, in the situation where a lot of people cannot and make the best, for everything. So definitely for this Temperance and this like harmony, if you are feeling a bit like down, low, or out of harmony, the Emperor can really like, let's do this. That's the energy of the Emperor. Just let's do it. Fuck it. We will do it. We know how to do it. We know what we need to do. Let's go. So that's perfect advice, just go and do it. And the Five of Wands energy is explained with Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups, which is like literally somehow I would even say that because it's an advice here on this Five of Wands and this kind of struggle. I would say that it's definitely trying to tell you like, look, this is you have so much to offer, and there's this wonderful energy, energy of Ace of Cups, of love, of beginnings, of inspiration, of intuition, of everything, and everything, all of these energies will help you, definitely go further and definitely reach to that, purpose you have and the one that you've chosen for yourself for the January. Okay. And this Ten of Cups, like I said, it's explained with the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, it's interesting card, actually, in a way that people, and as we are people, he's like losing the cups, and the two cups are actually up there, So possible outcome, I would say that advice is not to lose the cups. Advice is to go beyond this, not to lose the cups. Okay, so you just don't let yourself get mentally overweighted with other people's thoughts, with other people's opinions. Don't get in doubt and in fear and everything like this, because this can really make you lose something that potentially is there. Okay, and this Ten of Pentacles is like the advice is Two of Swords. I would say that the advice is to make a decision. Okay, so maybe some of you are not making a certain decision. Maybe some of you are very, very, unclear on where to go in the love field. Or maybe you have like an option whether I go into this like completely family sphere or not, am I a bachelor forever, a bachelorette, or I'm going into like really commit myself to someone and give love to this person which I'm connecting with, or will I finally choose someone to connect with? Okay, so definitely a time to make a choice, because under all of this, actually advice is Lovers. Okay, and lovers can be a lot of things, but it can be lovers, it's two people that are connecting because there is a potential for love. It can be even soulmates sometimes, it depends. It's like really literally connected with love. I never know what much to say about lovers, because it is the love card actually, but it can also be a lot of different things. But in the love department, I always see it like as something that is already happening, okay, but it didn't reach its peak, or we are not sure whether we want to continue or we will stop or whatever. So that's why I would say definitely in your reading, the Two of Swords is making a choice. Okay, so let's see on this Ten of Pentacles, what does love, romance, angels say? Okay, it says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So if you are in this like struggle, between the two, or you cannot make a choice and you're keep like circling and going back and forth and back and forth, definitely free yourself, because for the love to come into your life or to love to stay in your life, you should definitely be in control of your life. So sometimes people think that this card is like free yourself of the relationship or the person that you're with, but for me it's not that. It's just like, first of all, yeah, make a decision in your reading, definitely, whether you want the 10 of Cups or you want to be completely alone and free. But it can also be like free yourself of assumptions, of rules, of expectations, of everything that you put on yourself, which is sometimes blocking our way to love. And literally on the 10 of Pentacles, it's soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So whatever decision you make, I think this person will follow you and will accept, whether it's like a family life or whether it's just like, let's be together and see where it takes us. And it says here, you keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is a very common thing that's happening between people, because we have all these assumptions on how people that we are connecting with should be and what they should look like and who they actually are. But then in the end, we realize that we are way off, and that someone who is actually our soulmate and our 10 of Pentacles is just, in front of our nose maybe, or someone that we would never think that it is, or it's like not the type, looking type. It's not so fun. He's not so funny. He's not like this. I don't know. Usually people have like this idea of what a person they love should be like. And then they fall in love with someone. And it's like the first sentence is always, look, he's not my type. I would never say that I would be with a person like this. But my God, do I love him. So Capricorn, this is going to be your reading for today and for this January. I hope you like this new shorter version of readings. I kind of do. It's interesting for me to change it up a little. So let me know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, share, as always. That's always very helpful and making me want to do more, and it's kind of uplifting for me too. So please, give me some of your energy. I know you Capricorns are working hard. So okay, so yeah, bye bye, and thank you for listening and for watching, and I hope to see you next month. Kisses, bye bye.